grass, like on a grassy hill.
Look at yourself. Do you feel like you have a body?
I don't see anything, but I feel like I do.
You're able to see, sense, feel, hear, know everything very clearly. Very clearly now. Very clearly. Feel your body. What does it feel like? Look down at your feet. How many toes do you feel?
I almost feel like I have paws. Like 3 paws. Well, 2 paws, but 3 fingers on the paws.
Mm-hmm. Are there any claws to those paws?
I still can't quite make them out, but they feel like silvery fur.
Does this fur have any shapes to it? Like stripes or dots?
No, just silvery purple. And I can kind of see a tail behind me, the same color.
Tell me about the tail. What does it look like?
It's long, almost like a cat's tail. It's thin, long tail. I'm not on all fours. I'm on 2 feet with a tail, like a cat's tail.
Do you feel female or male or both?
Female, but could have the energy of both.
Are you wearing any clothing?
Not that I can sense.
Are you wearing any jewelry?
Perhaps a necklace.
Look at
Some
the
type of
necklace. Go ahead.
some type of stone. I can't see it, but I can feel that I have a stone necklace. It's purple.
This purple crystal necklace has a consciousness. Everything has a consciousness. Let's see if it has a message for you. Tell me, what does it say?
Love. It's part of me. It's safety.
Look all around you. Describe to me, what does your surroundings look like?
All I can sense is grass, and the atmosphere feels pink and purple. I'm not sensing anyone else with me. I sense grass and maybe large stones or crystals in a loving pink purple atmosphere, like a beautiful sunset. And there's stars around me. My body feels high vibrational.
Do you feel that there's anyone else there with you?
Not that I can sense.
Let's move around within this space. Let's see why you're there. Tell me what you see and sense and feel.
As I walk, I'm sensing more rocks around me. Just rocks. And sensing grass. I don't really know.
Let's go towards, see why you're here within this space. Walk around and see. Is there a purpose in why you're here? What is this place to you?
I'm getting home. Getting home. But not much else. I feel almost, I'm feeling it, but I'm blocked a little.
Where do you feel the blockage at?
I can't see. I can't fully see or sense.
Keep using your feeling sensation. Remember, that it's just as good. Let's go ahead and move around within the space and see if there's a place you call home within the space. Is there a place that you specifically go for home?
I'm sensing a large tree, kind of like a bubble of nice energy. Just sensing a large tree and a bubble next to the tree. Crystals. Might be in a village of sorts, but it's like we have separate areas, bubbles. I don't know.
This bubble, tree, location, you feel that it is a place that you call home?
It feels like it, or somewhere important to me.
Go towards it. Let's see if there's a doorway, an entryway to get into it.
Yes.
Tell me, how do you get in?
You open the door. Just open
Is it the bubble that you're going into?
it. Yes.
Tell me, what does it look like inside?
The bubble's iridescent, and there's just like a blanket on the ground. I sense crystals, maybe books of some sort. I don't know. It's just my space.
See if there's anything that stands out within this space, anything that draws your attention.
No, it's just a little bubble. It's just a little bubble with a blanket. But I feel safe here. It's my space. It's my home. I think I work with the crystals in there.
There are crystals inside the bubble?
Yeah.
What do they look
Kind of
like? And how do you work with them?
bigger crystals, almost like boulders, like big natural raw boulders. And when I sensed books before, I think these are the books. They give me information. I just put my hands or paws or whatever they are on them. I don't know. When I sense touching them, I feel surges of energy in my body.
Speak to them. See if they have a message for you.
Hello, crystals. I've missed you. What do I use you for? How do we work together? They say we are one. We are separate but one. They love me and I love them. We work together to learn.
Beautiful.
I love them. I love them.
Through these crystals, are you able to connect to any as well, like outside sources, for example, outside of the planet, or anything else that you could do with them?
Crystals, tell me. It's almost like a crystal ball. I can see things and read things. Can I see? What can I?
Tell them to
It's
show
like
you something important. Go ahead. Were you going to say something? Say it
it's
first.
like I'm sensing I can see scenes. Like I can see scenes of something. I'm watching something. I can watch things unfold. I can check in on others and other versions of myself. I use it to stay connected. Yeah.
See you check in on one important version, even though they're all important, but let's see which one you connected through it. Tell me, what is that version of you doing?
It's almost like it's watching this version of me on Earth. I just see the on Earth. Like one version of me is watching over another version of me.
And how is it doing?
She is struggling, but she is fighting. She's so brave.
Tell us, why is she struggling?
She took on so much. So much. It took her a while to wake up. There was so much darkness because we were separate. She felt separate. Much pain. So much pain. Sadness. But a strong heart. I always feel her heart.
What can you tell her, viewing from that perspective? Viewing here on Earth, what can you tell her?
I protect her. I watch her. I love her. We are one and the same. Thank you for teaching me. Thank you for working hard. Thank you for loving. Thank you for opening. I will be okay. I watch all of her lives from here. All Earth incarnations I watch from here. Many of them. This one's hard.
Does she have currently within Earth in this time and space? Do you have any other versions of yourself?
Yes.
How many more do you have?
Something too.
Two others?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
Tell us, why is it that you have placed three of you here on Earth in this time and space? Why must there be three? How do they say support or complement one another?
Much density to clear. Lots of work to do. She feels them sometimes in dream time. It's very much like, but different lives. Doing much work for herself and the collective. And her family, her soul family. All together.
Why is it that you needed three of yourself here on Earth? Besides what you mentioned already, anything else you can share with her?
I'm getting time was running out. I don't know what that means. Time was running out. Lots to do.
Do you mean that these, by doing these three versions of yourself, they will assist each other because time is running out? Is that what you mean?
I think so. I think so. It's like this the main. The other two are just, I don't know if they're fractals, but they're lesser lesser versions, but they exist. They exist on Earth, but maybe different dimensions.
Do some of the things that they go through in their versions and dimensions, does that assist anyway?
Yes. Her awakening. Lots of work in other dimensions. Lots of work in other dimensions so that she could function in this dimension.
I understand that. So what you're saying is that the other versions assist her in, say, this original form, wholer form, that then perhaps they act out and play out on some scenarios that would assist her being the most, say, highest version in this current timeline.
Yes, and lately she's been playing out most because she's strong enough now. But these other two did a lot previously, and now it's their roles are lesser but and easier, but they exist mostly in dream time.
Thank you. What a wonderful explanation and great wisdom shared there. Would you be considered as higher self? Is that who you are? Who we're talking to? The version of her viewing on the crystals?
I'm getting yes.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Well, it's an honor to have you here so early on. We love you, honor you, and respect you. Thank you for showing her this importance. I know she feels blocked, but she's doing amazing so far, even though she is feeling blocked. Is there anything else, higher self, that you want to share with her about the space that you've taken her?
It's always here for her. And she will be able to access it again. As a child, she would come here. She would lift up and come here and rest in the bubble.
Is this a dimension that she can connect to? Is there a number dimension to this location you've taken her to?
Getting 9. I don't know. I'm getting 9.
Yes. Very good. Let's see.
It is funny because I resemble a cat. And in this life does not particularly love cats, but cats love her.
Should she get a cat?
She's allergic in 3D, but I don't know. The
Perhaps
dog.
perhaps we can work on the allergy on cats during her body. Okay. Let's see if there's any other questions I have here for about this location you just brought her to. Now she mentioned that she's within a plane, and it seemed like there was a tree. She said, and then is there one tree or is there multiple trees there?
I sense that there's many trees, but it's like her own tree. It's very tall. She loves trees, always will. Love trees.
This ninth dimension. Go ahead.
Okay, and nothing. It was just
Oh.
likes trees.
And this ninth dimension, is that like a planetary sphere, or what is this realm? Or is it a realm? What is it?
What is it? Realm, I believe.
And this tree, does it have any important message for us? Anything we need to know about this tree?
Somehow connected to the tree of life, as all trees are. They're all connected across all dimensions of space and time.
Thank you. That's beautiful. That's what I was sensing as well. Now, I would like to speak to the tree of life, higher self, if you allow it, but I think I would like to clear her whatever she's feeling blockage, and then we can come back and speak to the tree of life here that you've connected her to. Is that okay?
Perfect.
Beautiful. Higher self, is this a good time then to begin her body scan?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
And then I also have a couple more questions about this location, and she mentioned that there were other bubbles, so we'll ask all those questions after her body scan. Higher self, do you need any assistance from any angelics to begin her body scan?
Oh, Raphael.
Beautiful. Higher self, connect us now to Raphael, Archangel Raphael. We'd like to speak to him now, please. Archangel Raphael, brother.
Hmm. Not sure he is here yet.
Brother, I know that you, even though she is not sure, we know that you're always with her. So help her feel more connected. Help her feel your love.
I am sensing him holding my hand.
Beautiful. Archangel Raphael, just continue communicating to her through that. Just continue holding her hand. So I'm going to ask Raphael questions, and all I need you to do is answer the answers he's going to give you. Can you do that?
Yes.
Beautiful. Okay. Archangel Raphael, brother, we love you, honor you, thank you, and respect you. Thank you for being here. The higher self has requested for your assistance during her body scan. If you could please start scanning her now from head to toe, looking for any negative energies, entities of any kind. Where would you like to begin at first, Raphael? Help her see, sense, feel, hear, know exactly clearly all the messages that you'll be communicating to her with the higher self, and show her where in her body you'd like to start.
The third eye blocked.
Okay, let's scan the third eye now and let's see what's blocking it. Is that an energy, an entity, a technology? What is it?
Energy and technology.
Okay, what kind of technology is that? Is that an implant or something else?
Implant?
Okay, Raphael, can we start using Phoenix Fire on the implant?
Yes.
As well as we're going to direct Phoenix Fire there now, as well as that energy, the negative energy that's blocking with that implant. Can we transmute that as well?
Yes.
We want to make sure there isn't any consciousness attached to this.
There likely is.
There is. Okay. Can you scan this energy and this implant? Are there any consciousness or entities attached to it?
Yes.
Okay. Very good. And Raphael, can you tell me what kind of consciousness is that? Is that an artificial? Is that reptilian, archon? What is it?
There's a lot going on in the third eye.
Mm-hmm.
It's like all three.
All
There's
three.
there's a reptilian. She sees a tail. That's her sign for it. And she senses the technology. And there's just a density there. Yes, a density
Is there an artificial intelligence consciousness there?
there.
Like an art?
I don't think so. But
Okay.
the technology is archonic. Yes.
Okay, got it. Okay. Let's go ahead and start transmuting that implant now. And then Raphael, can you encase the reptilian in the third eye there? Encase it with the alchemy symbols. Let me know when it's encased.
It's encased.
Beautiful. Good. All right. And we're transmuting that implant out now, correct? We're beginning the process.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Raphael. Now let's go ahead and see what other entities she has in her. That way we encase them all. So we found the reptilian there in her third eye. Let's scan her whole body now for any entities of any kind. Reptilians are. Where else does she have entities at?
The back of her neck and her spine.
Okay.
Her spine has a lot.
Say that again. Her spine what?
Has a lot. There are the bones of her spine.
Okay. Let's see what kind of entities are those in her spine.
Reptilian.
Okay, let's surround them, all of them there. within her spine. Let me know when they're surrounded with the symbols, Raphael.
One in neck.
And the neck.
Oh, yeah. So it's the neck, the neck.
Mm-hmm.
The spine behind the heart.
Okay. Both of
And
those
there,
areas. Go ahead.
yes, there's the hip.
Okay. So the spine and the neck have reptilians. Have you encased those yet?
Casing now.
Thank you. And now you said that there's some in the hip. Reptilians or
Yes.
something else?
There's trauma in the hip.
Mm-hmm.
Trauma in the hip. It feels like there are other reptilians, but they are moving around.
Okay, let's find those movers. Let's find them. Where are they now?
Right calf, lower spine, like root chakra, back,
Okay.
lower back.
Thank you. Raphael, contain them now with the symbols.
They are feisty, these ones. Feisty.
Yeah. Do you need any assistance, Raphael? Do you need any
Yes,
helping?
yes. I would like. I want Michael and Metatron, please.
Okay, thank you. Raphael, connect us to Michael as well, please. Michael and Metatron, thank you for being here. We love you, honor you, and respect you. Greetings, brothers.
Greetings.
Thank you. If you can please assist Brother Raphael. He's trying to contain these feisty reptilians moving around in her body. Let me know once you all contain them and where did you end up containing them at? With the symbol.
Right calf.
Okay.
It's like her whole root, sacral, hip area. I don't know how many, but there are a few. We're encasing them now.
Thank you. Let me know when they're encased.
They're encased.
Thank you. Let's continue scanning. Let's see where else does she have any other entities at.
Her heart.
What does she have there? Is that a reptilian, an archon, or an entity?
It's a density. It's a density of some sort.
Does this density have a consciousness?
No.
Does this density, is this density like an implant, a hook, a portal?
Portal.
A portal. Okay. Michael, brother, can you close that portal in her heart, that dark portal there?
Yes.
Thank you. Let me know when it's closed.
It's closed.
Beautiful. Raphael, brother, can you start healing, filling in love light to the heart where that portal was at?
Yes.
Thank you. And then start expanding her heart to the biggest it can be for her highest good as the higher self allows. Thank you. Now, anything else that needs healing in her heart?
These implants are physical implants. There's just a massive block. It's just a massive block across her chest. And it disrupts her frequency.
These implants, can we start transmuting them out?
Yes, they will not be fully gone until surgery, but we can nullify past and current effects, and to some extent, future extents.
Good. Thank you. Let's direct Phoenix Fire then towards that. And you can do
Yes,
that.
please.
Thank you. And then if you need to contain those implants with any symbols, you can feel free as the higher self allows so that it could be an easy transition for her. She mentioned that she is getting the removal of the implants that she had gotten in her chest. She's getting those soon. So we want to make sure that transition is smooth and no complications. And so that she can further able to expand her heart chakra. and let it flow.
Yes.
Wonderful. Thank you. Now let's see. These implants and the dark portal, when did those come in?
25.
She was 25 years old. What happened then that allowed for these things to come in?
So in the chest, it was the breast implants. The third eye, I'm not sure.
Help her see and sense and know exactly Metatron, Michael, Higher Self, and Raphael. When was it that it came in so we can find the root and start healing it?
The third eye has been there a long time. There is a hook in the back of her heart that has been there for lives.
Okay, use directing Phoenix Fire there to her hook, the hook there. Can we start removing it now, please?
Yes.
Thank you. And can you show her, help her feel, when was it that this hook came in other lives? What happened to her in that life that allowed for it to come in so we can start healing that root?
It was a few lives ago. Just a heavy heart. Heavy heart. I don't know.
Okay, thank you. All right, and then the third eye. Can we please help her find the root? So when did that come in, that implant there?
Medications. She was depressed as a teen and in her 20s, and the medications helped to block this, and over time it has densified. It just keeps her blocked.
This direct Phoenix Fire, they're transmuting any harm for the medications, please. Can we do that?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. While we're working on those, let's scan her. I want to triple double check she doesn't have any other entities in her. As you know, sometimes they can be sneaky. Scan her deeply. Does she have any more?
We are scanning slowly.
Good.
Her womb has an entity.
What kind of entity is that?
Soul. It's disembodied soul.
Is that an earthbound soul or something else?
I'm getting it was human.
Okay, contain that now with the symbols, please.
We're still scanning.
Good. Let me know when that's contained there.
I believe that is all, but the reptilians that are contained, there are multitudes.
Okay, let's go ahead and speak to all of those there now. I know that you said that they're in her right calf, root, sacral chakra. Are they connected to any other part of her body? Like earlier you mentioned the hip. Is that connected there?
It's all, yes. It's the hips,
Mm-hmm.
the womb, it's where the chakras are located, but also physically. So the womb, the bowels, the stomach, all the way up even to her solar plexus. So what's there physically, but also etherically in the chakras. It's like a rectangle of location that's badly infiltrated, along with the calf, the back of the neck, and the back of the heart. The one in the back of the neck is contained. The heart, it's contained, but it is thrashing.
Okay. Use those powerful symbols there to not allow it to move. Okay, so basically they're all connected, and okay, there's a couple stronger ones that are not cooperating.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me speak to all of them collectively, please. Metatron, Michael, Raphael, help them come up now, please. Greetings.
Hello.
Thank you for speaking to us. Love you, honor you, and respect you. May we ask you questions?
Yes.
Thank you. When was it that you all began to start coming into her body? Was that this life or another?
Both past and current.
What was going on with her then when you began to come in that allowed for you to come in?
Trauma. Just repeated trauma. She's carried over trauma in her body from past lives, especially in the hip and heart, the back of the heart. And then this life trauma as well. We allowed more to come in through this life.
How many of you are there altogether attached to her body that are connected to all those parts that they mentioned?
12.
Okay. Do any of you have a reptilian body you're also connected to somewhere?
Yes.
Okay. Can you connect us to the reptilian bodies that you're connected to, please?
Yes.
Thank you. We'd like to speak to them now.
Go ahead.
Greetings. Thank you for speaking to us. Love you, honor you, and respect you. May we ask you questions?
Mm-hmm.
Where is it that you all are located at?
We're on a ship.
Okay. How many of you are connected to these reptilians that are attached to her?
Hundreds.
Hundreds of you are connected to the consciousness that are attached to her?
Yes.
Okay.
She is our lifeline.
Your lifeline. Okay. Why do you need her to be your lifeline?
We are stuck. It is all we have. She is it.
Do you remember how it was that you became stuck?
Our planet's gone. We were in the ship. And we're just hovering now. We just hover.
What happened to your planet?
Explosion. It's destroyed. Darkness. Darkness.
Were you part of the reason why it exploded, or were you the opposite?
We contributed, yes. We did not mean for it. Yes, we did not mean for it.
Very good. Thank you. Now, besides her, how many more are you all attached to?
Her family.
To her family directly?
Oh, that's what I'm getting. Her family.
Okay. Now, you mentioned that there are hundreds of you that are attached to her. Are there more than hundreds of you on the ship?
It's mostly on the ship. There's more than 100 of us on the ship.
Got it. Okay.
We are huddled together. Yes.
Tell me, how do you feel in this moment in time together?
Scared.
Tell us why.
Our time's coming to an end, and our time with her is coming to an end. It's coming to an end. We're scared. We're so scared.
It's okay. We send you love. We are here to help support you if you allow us. As you know, as you just mentioned, the Earth is ascending and so is the universe. Instead of being transmuted straight to zero, losing the memories and losing the experience you gain by being this negative polarized reptilian, we love to assist you so that you could positively ascend, no longer having to play this negative polarized role. Would you allow for us to help you assist you?
Us on the ship say yes.
Good. The hundreds of you there?
Yes.
And how about the ones in her body? Are they agreeing as well?
Most. The one in the calf is reluctant.
Is that one in the calf, is that one connected to you all there on the ship?
Yes. But he is older.
He's older. Can I speak to him, please?
Yes.
Thank you. If I could please speak to you now. Greetings.
Hello.
Thank you for speaking to us. If I may ask, why is it that you're reluctant? As you know, we're helping many reptilians around the universe so that you no longer have to play this negative polarized role, not being in fear. You can create your own light and you can be free. Why is it that you're not allowing?
I'm comfortable here.
You understand that if you don't allow for us to assist you and all your brethren go, then you're going to be stuck. And then when the time shifts, when the earth, the universe ascends, that you will be transmuted to zero.
Yes, this is all I know.
Yes, we understand. Would you, since you are older one, would you perhaps like to speak to a positive reptilian in the universe that was an older one like you that decided to transform to light? Would you like to speak to them?
I guess so.
Thank you. Higher Self, if you can connect us now, Archangel Michael, Raphael, and Metatron, connect us to a positive reptilian that was negative and then ended up transforming and ascending into positive now. That was an older one like this one here that's holding on. Let us know when we're speaking to him.
Hello.
Greetings. Thank you for speaking to us. If you could tell us, if you could paint a picture, where is it that you are at now that you are positive polarized?
I'm on the other side of the sun. I'm on the other side of the sun. It is bright and peaceful.
Mm-hmm. And do you remember your memories when you were a negative polarized reptilian?
So much darkness.
I often wonder how it is for a positive being now that you are, how it would be if you were dark and there was so much, like you said, darkness and pain and trauma that you've caused. How are you now? How does it feel? Are you okay? Are you able to bear it? Tell me how it feels now that you're positive.
It was part of my lesson. I served in a way, but now I serve by being good.
Wonderful. Can you please give advice to this older reptilian that doesn't want to positive ascend? Can you help it?
It's time to go, brother. It is worth it. Let go of her. Let go of this way of being. Oh, you will rejoice.
Show him what you look like and what you feel like.
I am lighter. I feel my own happiness. And I feel joy. I feel joy firsthand. That is not something that you can know from there. It's not something that you can fathom from there. Choose to feel it on your own.
Thank you. Thank you for your beautiful messages and connecting us to this information and understanding. Love you, honor you, and respect you.
I love you, sister.
Thank you. If I could please speak back now to the reptilian that does not want to positive polarize.
Hello.
Greetings. How do you feel now that you've spoken to your brother who also was resistant like you?
It is with reluctancy, but I will go.
Beautiful.
I will go.
Good. Thank you. Thank you for making that choice. All of you now, within her and outside of her in this ship. It's Start spreading your love light. Archangel Raphael and your legion, start helping them all spread their love light. And we also call forth on Archangel Azrael now to assist with the shifting. As also, Raphael, brother, can you see how many more did they attach to besides her? I know you said her family. Anyone else in the universe that these 100 reptilians attached to?
3.
Okay, only 3. Very good. Let's go ahead and ask their higher selves and see if they will allow to help remove those consciousness they attach to them. Let me know what they say.
Yes.
Thank you. Let's assist those consciousness in turning them to light. As all these consciousness that they attach, let's bring them back. Azrael, ensure their safe passageway back to those reptilians that are turning to light in the ship. And let me know once they're whole once more. Once they're all whole of light.
Okay. It is done.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Now, do you all have a message before you go for her?
Thank you. You are beautiful. We love you. We love you.
Thank you. May you all be surrounded by the love light of the universe. Blessings to all of you.
Love to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Azrael. Ensure their safe passageway. And Azrael, can you tell us where is it that you're taking them to?
A portal through the sun, and they will disperse to where they are meant to go.
Beautiful. Can you also explain to us that older, now positive being that we spoke to? He mentioned that he was behind the sun portal. Can you explain that further? Why? What did he mean by that?
He was kind of like in an in-between, in a healing place. He's healing.
Beautiful. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Azrael. Thank you. We'll talk to you further along the way.
Thank you.
Thank you. Raphael, healing all spaces within her and also those 3 that they attached to. And if there were any family members that released those reptilians as well, healing them as well.
Yes.
Can you tell us which family members did they we released them from that allowed?
Brothers and sister-in-law.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Okay. Okay, now. So it looks like we took care of, I want to make sure we took care of all of them. You said they were in the root, sacral, calf, right hip, stomach, womb, neck, and spine. Did we take care of all of those there? And how about her heart?
The heart is looking good. The back of the neck, there is still something there. We are searching for what that is. It is not an entity. It is a technology. It's a portal.
Okay. Michael, brother, can you start closing that portal for her?
Yes.
Thank you. Tell me, when did that portal open up there? When did that come in?
This lifetime. Trauma, just trouble coping, just low vibrational. It is used to pull her back down. It just gives her so much pain, and it's almost like a leash. They just would pull at it. It's like it zapped her energy.
Okay, thank you. We're closing that portal now, and then we're having Raphael fill in love light. Tell us, why did they put it in the back of her neck?
Disrupted the flow of energy. Her energy is strong back there, and it just stopped the flow. It stopped the pillar of light in her body.
Okay, thank you. Very good. And then you also mentioned that how's her spine looking?
It's looking good.
Good. Can we start within the spine and her DNA, deprogramming any negative inorganic that is within her DNA that no longer serves her for her highest good. Can we do that?
Yes.
Wonderful, thank you. And then we want to also scan her spine and her DNA, making sure that there are no negative fractals or contributions, nothing that is not of hers within those parts as well, integrated. Let me know if you find anything.
No.
Okay, good. All right, we're brightening up her DNA, her spine now. Okay, now her third eye. I know we were working on it earlier, but you also mentioned that there might have been I think, a reptilian there. I want to make sure, is that cleared, or is there anything else in her third eye?
There's still like a film over it. It's like a white film around, and part of it is a technology, but part was fear when she was awakening. It opened too quickly and let in too much.
Okay, can we remove that film that she's placed a fear over it?
Yes,
Good. Can we use Phoenix Fire to remove it?
that would help.
Thank you. Doing that now. And then activating her third eye as her higher self allows, activating her abilities as well within it. Can we do that for her?
Yes, she is ready.
Beautiful. Thank you. Is this why she was having trouble seeing
Yes.
during the past life? Okay, thank you. All right. And then before we move on, I know she has an entity in the womb, but I want to confirm. Okay, so the implant in her third eye, has that been removed yet?
Yes.
Good. And then she also has some in her chest. I know you're working on those though when you remove the implants from her chest. Okay, but what needs to be done has been done for her smooth removal.
Yes.
Good, beautiful. Okay, I know you all will be there fully um, shielding her and giving her infinite love to feel wonderful during that time. Thank you. Okay, now she has, I know she has an entity in her womb. I want to confirm we didn't find any archons in her. I want to make sure she doesn't have any. So scan her thoroughly, deeply, making sure we don't miss anything. Does she have any more entities or archons in her?
I'm sensing an archon, but it's like, again, back behind her heart along the spine. This one's an archonic consciousness. Yes.
Okay, can you contain it now, please, with the alchemy symbols? Let me know when it's contained.
It's contained.
Thank you. Let's go ahead and start neutralizing that archon there in the back of her spine. Anywhere else does she have archons?
Her womb.
Let's contain that now in her womb, and let's start neutralizing that now. Let me know when it's contained.
It is contained.
Thank you. Neutralizing both of those areas there now. Where else does she have any more?
It feels like no.
Beautiful. Thank you. Now let's go ahead and speak to that entity in her womb. Is this entity an earthbound entity, or was that the archon?
They were both there. It was earthbound, though.
Okay, let me speak to it now, please. If you could bring it up now.
Hello.
Greetings. Thank you for speaking to us. Love you, honor you, and respect you. May we ask you questions?
Yes.
Thank you. If you can tell me, when was it that you attached her to her womb?
Abortion.
Okay. And can you tell me, how was it that you when you were human, how was it that you passed away?
It was sudden. Car accident. Car accident.
And how old were you then?
I was a man. 20s.
Okay. Oh, I know that you've been attached to her, and she is not the light that you've been searching for. would you allow for us to assist you to take you to the light? You're no longer having to be attached to her or anyone else. You could be free.
Yes.
Beautiful. Go ahead and start spreading your light inside her, inside where you're attached to her womb. Spread all your light to every part of you. We're assisting you spread your light. Let us know once you're all light.
I am light.
Beautiful. Do you have a message for her before you go?
Thank you for holding space for me. I love you.
Thank you. Go ahead and release out her womb. Make sure you don't leave any piece of you behind. And may you be surrounded by the love light of the universe. Astral will ensure your safe passageway. Blessings. Thank you. Okay. Now, as we're neutralizing those archons there in the back of the spine and her womb, we're also sending the Phoenix fire there to transmute, making sure that they don't leave any kind of residue whatsoever behind, please.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Okay.
Her,
Now,
her hip, still something in her hip.
okay, what is that? Let me know what it is.
Archon.
Let's contain that archon now. Let me know when it's contained.
Contained.
Let's start neutralizing it now, please. Anywhere else, let's scan her deeply, thoroughly. One last time. Any other entities within her?
Feels clear.
Beautiful. Okay. Now she has a couple questions that she has as far as healing, so we want to make sure we cover all her healing. She wanted to know, she feels blocked overall, like something is always pulling at her consciousness. What was causing that feeling? And she has difficulty connecting and shielding.
It was the hook and the portals mostly, plus the film over the third eye.
Good. So please assisting her now so that she no longer will feel that.
Removing that now. Removing that.
Thank you. Now she also experienced the loss of her baby this year. She wants to understand the spiritual cause to what happened. Why did she miscarriage? Why did she miscarry?
It was a contract. She was not ready, and it was meant to teach her to let go of control.
Mm-hmm. So the baby was never meant to be born. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm getting.
Can I please speak to her higher self?
Yes. Higher self.
Thank you, higher self, from that aspect that you were speaking. Can you tell us more, help her find more of a resolution to why this happened to her?
It was not meant to be. It was to trigger more of an awakening, to see the density that she still held. So much control from feeling out of control her whole life.
Mm-hmm.
He never fully came in. He never fully came in, but he loved you. It was your plan.
Beautiful, thank you. And did this assist the baby in any way? Like karmically, did it help him out?
It was karmically agreed upon. He can come back if he would like another time.
Wonderful, thank you. If we could ensure, I know we are already healing her womb. You know, we found archons, and we want to make sure, reptilians, that she no longer has any of these kind of blockages, so that she can, if she wants to carry a baby once more, that is completely healed. Can we do that for her?
Yes.
Also going into that, the doctors told her that she has a condition called MTHF or FR gene variant, basically that it will give blood clots to children Is that really a condition, or what? Did it have any instead connection to the archons in there that caused the blood clots of the baby not being able to be born?
It's all connected. The archons cause the mutation, which causes her to be over-toxified, which causes her body to be fragile when with child. As she heals physically, spiritually, this will not matter.
Beautiful, thank you. We want to ensure that we also heal any trauma that might have caused to the surgery and removal of the baby inside her.
Yes.
Okay, and then she wanted to know if we could clear all cords and contracts related to her narcissist mother and deep mother wound.
Yes.
Can you tell her what happened? Why did she choose stepmother?
So many lives together. So many lives in similar roles. Not always her mother, but she was always carrying her. And it's time for her mother to do the work on her own. It is time for her to say no. Her mother is not what she once was. There's much pain here across many lifetimes.
Can we start healing that pain for her since she's choosing it?
Yes, it is time to heal that pain.
Good. Remove any connection to her mother. No longer being held back by her anymore. Cutting any cords to her mother. Can we do the higher self for her?
Yes.
Good. Can we have Michael cut off all those cords? And then while we're cutting the mother's cord, are there any other negative cords that she has attached to her?
Yes.
Who else does she have negative cords attached by?
Getting father's family, like the bloodline. It's not one person. It's a density. The whole thing is so dense.
Thank you. Can we start doing that for her now? Cutting all negative cords to them, please, to that density of the family.
Yes.
Where were those cords located on her?
The back. Her back.
What about her mother? Where were those cords connected to her?
The back, as well as the solar plexus sacral area, like in between.
Good. So we're having Michael cut off all those, and then when Michael's done cutting them, Raphael and Higher Self start healing those parts where those cords were at, please.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, now does she need age regress to be age regress, Higher Self?
Yes.
How many years can we age regress her?
12 years.
Higher Self and the angels there assisting, start the process of age regressing her those years, please. Thank you. Raphael, brother, can you go into her chakras and see which ones are misaligned or blocked? And can you balance all of them, cleanse them, and heal them, please?
Yes.
Thank you. And can you also check her auric field? Does it need any healing or repair to it?
Some tears.
Good. Start healing those for her, please. I know we already expanded her heart to begin the process of that and her third eye, opening it up. Okay. So while you all work with that, let's see. Michael, does she have any negative contracts?
Just with her mother. The baby could be considered negative, but she has learned from it.
Good. Let's go ahead and remove those negative contracts if the higher self allows, please.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, Michael. Okay. Now, we want to double check. Does she have any other negative implants, hooks, or portals?
Feels like no.
Wonderful. Yes. Okay. Now, does she have any negative technologies or wires of any kind within her?
It feels like whatever was in the neck were the wires. It was like wires through the portal.
Okay. Did we remove those wires?
Yes, send energy there to be sure.
Okay. Sending Phoenix fire there and healing energy there, please, now. Okay. While we do that, let's see. She wants to know if her skin could be healed from any. She says she has many moles and then also her teeth. Can we do that for her?
Yes.
What is the root cause to her moles?
Reptilians and bloodline.
Okay, good. We're healing those now. And then also her teeth. What was causing her teeth?
Portal in the neck.
Okay, thank you. And she also wanted to, so we're healing that for her now, please, the teeth. Okay. And then also she wants to be healed from any vaccines she got in this life. Can we do that for her?
Yes.
Thank you. And then she wanted to know, let's see. Okay. Her daughter, higher self, her daughter had surgery at a month old because of her stomach was closed. Can we scan her and see if there's any trauma or any attachments to that experience?
Yes. Scanning now.
Thank you.
Getting hips.
Okay. What's in her hips?
Getting archon.
Higher self, can you ask her daughter's higher self if they will allow to remove that archon there?
Yes.
Wonderful. Let's go ahead and contain it now and then start neutralizing it. Higher self, do we need to speak to her daughter's higher self?
Yes.
Okay, connect us now.
Hello.
Hello, greetings. Thank you for being here. Thank you for allowing for us to remove that archon in her hips. Are we doing that for her now?
Yes.
Wonderful. Can you tell me, higher self, do you have a message for your mother here?
I love her. She is so divine and strong. We work together across all dimensions of space and time, throughout all of creation. We are loved together. And I love her for now and always.
Beautiful. Thank you. Is that all you would like to say?
Keep healing. As you heal, I will heal and will heal. We are healing together. We are rising together. Trust your intuition with me. You know more than you think you know.
Beautiful. Thank you. It has been such an honor to speak to you. Love you, honor you, and respect you. Thank you. Can I please speak back? Thank you. Higher self.
Hello.
Thank you. Thank you for that. All right. So it looks like we covered every healing that question that she had. At this point, higher self, I want to thank Archangel Michael, Metatron, Raphael, Azrael, anyone else who assisted today with her beautiful healing. We love you, honor you, and respect you. Thank you. Thank you to everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Higher self. Now I do have some questions that she still has, and then I also have a few questions about that existence you showed her there. Now, you mentioned that higher self. You mentioned that that tree connects to all the tree of life, all the tree of life that connects to all trees. The tree of life, is that connected in a specific realm or dimension?
No, it exists in all realms. A version of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like those nesting dolls, kind of. There's always one inside of another, in every realm
Mm,
across the universe.
beautiful. Okay. And then she also mentioned she had her own sphere that she was connecting to, the three fractals she had here. And then there were other spheres. Can you tell us more about those other spheres?
They're almost like recharging centers. They're dwellings, but recharging centers, little private areas where others are.
Where others are at?
Yes.
So are those connected to, for example, like higher self aspects? Do they go into there and then they connect to the fractals of themselves?
Yes.
Interesting. Anything else you could tell us on that?
That's not her home. She thought that was her home, but that was just what you described. It was a place to easily access this life, to easily monitor. It's like a monitoring station, I guess, for the higher self.
Thank you. Thank you for that. And can we all, for example, here connect to our higher self aspect in that sphere whenever we want? Can we do that like how she did?
Oh, yes.
So therefore, we could potentially be communicating, say, telepathically on an ongoing communication if we were to, say, envision, feel this, or sense this with them, the higher self.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Wonderful. Thank you. Okay. Anything else you want to tell us about this space? You seem very sacred.
It is. It's beautiful. It's a purity of frequency, just pure love, pure compassion exists there. It's beautiful. Crystalline energy.
I find it also very interesting how it connected to the higher self aspects there in the ninth dimension, as we teach something similar to that, where the higher self the higher selves fractalize more in the ninth dimension, and then the 10th dimension is more like a port womb area for the collective, and then 11 is angelics, the Elohim, and then 12 is seraphim, 13 is where we're all unity consciousness, and then we evolve from there into the infinity of creation as it's a bridge from there. So I find that very aligning with our teachings. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Okay. Let's see what other questions she has here. Okay, she wants to know, she is unsure of her purpose outside of motherhood. How is she meant to serve, and what can she do to get on her path, higher self?
Continue healing, and it will come. You have many gifts that are not online yet. They will be coming online. You're healing immense trauma, but it will come. Keep healing. Keep anchoring love. Keep anchoring light. And your role as mother is part of this. You don't know how important that role is. It is sacred, and you are doing it beautifully. It is helping you to come into your soul essence.
Thank you for that beautiful message for her. Okay, and she wants to know, what is her soul origins, higher self?
Many fractals, but getting Lyran. energy you saw when the pyramid floated down was Lyran, but that is not your highest aspect.
Okay. Can you share what is her highest aspect?
Not at this time for some reason.
Okay, thank you. Will you, in time when she's ready, will you give her that message?
Yes, she knows that there's a fractal of an archangel, but she is not yet ready for the information.
Okay, thank you. Now, she wants to know how many lives has she had on Earth?
342. She loves Earth and Earth loves her.
Beautiful, thank you. Okay. And she wants to know her husband is just beginning to wake up and struggling. What can she do to support him as he is not as open as she is?
This healing will help immensely. He is naturally less natively polarized, less trauma, so he will lift up much easier. He just needs to be open to your spark. And as your spark gets brighter, it will ignite his. It's already beginning. You sense it. And be patient with him. Have compassion with him. You must have great patience for yourself and for him and for humanity.
Thank you. Also reminds me of how her daughter said that the more she heals, then the more that her daughter will heal, the more that her husband will heal. So, she's really anchoring in that love life for her family. That's a beautiful role to be playing for her loved ones there.
It's beautiful. This is how we have planned it, to rise together.
Thank you. Okay. And she wants to know, last question here. Is there a message to humanity to support this transition into 2021?
Be patient and have faith. We are doing it. You can feel it. Even through the darkness, you can feel it. We are doing it. Hold on to that. Hold on to that knowing in every moment. And you cannot go wrong, no matter what it looks like on the outside. You cannot stop what is coming because it is already here. It is already done, and it is you who has done it.
Thank you. Thank you, Higher Self, for that message. Is there a name that you go by, Higher Self?
A.U.R.A. She does not believe when I tell her this, but it's A.U.R.A.
Beautiful. It is an honor to have spoken to you, Mara. Thank you for bringing her to me so that we could assist her today in her self-healing. And thank you for overall your support in the universe. Once more, thank you to all the archangels that assisted, as well as the beautiful entities that accepted the role to positively ascend. Our infinite love to all of them. Higher Self, is there anything else that I could have asked that I haven't?
No, just remind her. Well, I will remind her to trust and believe. While some of the answers were vague, it is because there is more to discover. This is the first step in what feels like a million steps already. This is a first step for a new chapter, as she knows and as she has told you. This is a trigger point for her divine path. Just trust it and flow with it and hold the deep gratitude that I already feel for this immense deep healing. She will not understand what has happened here today for days and weeks, but will soon become apparent, and it will bless all of those around her. And for that, I am so grateful. And for her, I am so grateful. And for you, I am so grateful.
Beautiful message. You can feel the strength in all that you said. And I know that she will understand it all within time as she's meant to. I will bring her back now. I love you, honor you, and respect you. My thanks again to everyone.
My love to you and to everyone who has assisted us today.
Thank you. Infinite love.
Oh, the physical sensations, my goodness, it was amazing. Yeah. I think that was the most amazing part.
Ooh, tell me.
So, that life or realm that you took me to. Thank you, first of all. I'm all discombobulated. That was, I had so much trouble sensing it, but I could feel the energy in my body. I mean, I went to a different frequency, especially in my legs. My whole body was vibrating. It was incredible. That was surprising, but I think I have to integrate the healing first. There was a lot of healing.
A lot of healing, yes.
A lot, yeah. It was beautiful. It was beautiful.
It was beautiful. I think also now that you've removed all these densities within you, you'll be able to, basically, they can't give you all the answers.
Right.
Right? We have to work at it. It's like, give us all everything, but no, it can't. But now, yeah, you're going to go through a beautiful transformation and process that happens after, natural process. And, take your time. Okay. I could feel and sense and see everything with you, which I don't tell people that, but I could see it all, and it was amazing.
Oh, good. Okay, so you could see things leaving or the energy's coming in.
Yeah. Nice. Yes, I can also see that beautiful realm you took us to was amazing.
Oh, okay, good. Good.
We connected to it and understood it.
Okay, good.
And then I really think you should get a cat.
Well, that is what's so funny, because I have been allergic to cats, but it's cats. It's like they know I'm allergic. And so if I pet them and touch my eyes swell shut. But any friends who have cats, I am the person that they come to. They sit next to me. It's mostly animals and children, but cats especially, they sit next to me, or they'll stare at me and stare above me. I mean, I've had friends' cats that used to freak me out when I didn't realize what was happening with me. So it's interesting. And dogs, I mean, I'm very attached to dogs, but it's just so funny because I'm always like, I'm a dog person. Well, actually, I'm a cat person, literally and figuratively.
For sure. Oh, and I love that gray fur. It looks so magical.
Yeah, before I even landed, I saw, it was like I could see parts of me on the ground, and I was like, you're a cat and you have that beautiful silvery fur. So it was interesting. It was very interesting.
But then it was also too, like what you had in you, like the implant, like and all those was causing the blockage, but you still were able to use your feel, how you feel. So that was amazing because you were able to get a lot through that.
That's really good. Yeah, because I definitely was feeling blocked, but I just kept trying to surrender.
Now, let's see what else. Yeah, we took care of all the questions, and the tree of life. I saw that. That's why I asked the question. What was that tree of life? And because I saw how it did connect to this like universal tree of life that was connected to everything. So you gave the answer exactly what I was seeing.
That's amazing. And it was so funny because what I was seeing, it was just literally a bubble in a purple atmosphere with a giant tree. That was it. But somehow I figured it out. But it is, even in this life, of course, we all are drawn to trees, but I'm a tree hugger, and I have 17 trees in my little backyard. And I feel like I've been called here because of my trees. So yeah, I love them. Yes, it is a blessing. I love them so much.
Okay.
Oh, I can't believe I got to have one. I feel like, you watch these videos for a year, and it was so surreal, even just meeting you and speaking to you. So
You're
thank
so
you.
beautiful.
Oh, you're so beautiful. I'm so excited and I feel so honored and blessed. And I just feel this is the exact right moment for this. And I have such deep gratitude for you and your work.
Yeah.
And I love to watch you blossom. I feel like in the last year you've really come into your power,
Oh,
and
thank
it's
you.
beautiful to see. Like it really is. It's inspiring. So thank you for that. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, love, for your love and gratitude because you all give me the strength every day because it gets
Oh,
hard.
oh, I know.
But
I can't even imagine. I
yeah,
can't
but
imagine.
it's okay because I have everyone else, and
Yeah,
I just the infinite love that I send you all, I feel it back, and it's just such an important time right now for the
it
collective
is. It is. That's why we're here.
because the book was made for the collective. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
thank you for your
Beautiful.
support and your infinite love as well because it is
Yes.
about you are gorgeously beautiful.
Thank you. I'm excited to be more of myself. So I'm
Yeah, you
excited
need
for
to
that.
embody that beautiful higher self because she's glorious.
Yeah, she's awesome. I've been asking her, I'm like, she's like, Amara. And I'm like, is it Amara? And she's like, it's Amara. So it just makes me laugh. But I didn't know if she was a guide or if she was my higher self or what.
Mhm.
So that's who that is.
Thank you. All right. Well, it has been such an honor, sister.
I
I love you,
will.
honor you, thank you, and respect you.
I love you,
As a
honor you, and
teacher,
respect you. I hope you have a wonderful evening and
you as
happy
well.
new year. Love to you.
Yes, Happy New Year, and I hope to see you in the future. Blessings to you and your beautiful family. Bye,
You
love.
too. Bye. Love you.
Love you. Greetings. It is such an honor to be here with you explaining what Galactic Soul History book series is about. I am Aurora. I am the founder of A.U.R.A Hypnosis Healing, which you will find here in our beautiful books. Book one. Every part of this book is divinely beautiful, beginning from the cover and the amount of wisdom and knowledge that is being shared. This book began by A.U.R.A Hypnosis Healing Technique by conducting past life regression on over 330 clients within the last 3 years, where they told their galactic history, their soul journeys, explaining who they were beyond the veil, beyond this earth, in the dimensions, in a universe. These different higher self expressions surprise me just as much as they're going to surprise you. You're going to start reading this book and you're going to want to learn more and more about these different expressions, not wanting to stop. Through these past life regressions, the clients were able to remember consciously what is within the subconscious as far as where it is that they've traveled throughout time and space, their souls have traveled, and they were able to share histories of different dimensions, planets, and universe and alternate worlds that brought forth pieces of the puzzle, pieces we had thought that we had forgotten. And through every self-expression that they share and these different past lives that they're sharing or future, we learn to be able to remember self, because as we are all fractals of one another, through this book, you will learn how, even if a client is talking through a higher self perspective or some of the angelics are talking, you will learn how each one of those have messages even within your life, as we are all expressions and reflections of one another. True history of the galactic history of the universe through all different forms of these higher self expressions, these different clients of throughout internationally throughout the world didn't know each other, but yet we're able to put this beautiful collaboration together. It goes through an infinite amount of how to self-heal, as well as things that are very sensitive, as the My Lab, as how to weave through the artificial matrix and learning to come out from it into the organic matrix. I am a channel to the galactics, and we channeled furthermore information through this book as well. You will remember your soul through other selves. This in itself is infinitely beautiful, because this is why we fractalize from source itself, so that we can learn from one another, sharing each other's journeys throughout our different incarnations so that we could grow together. So this is what this book is all about, sharing these beautiful infinite expressions that help you grow in the most profound ways, gaining your sovereignty, gaining your power back, recalling memories long lost within perhaps your memory field, activating your crystalline
energies, your crystalline bodies, just as you will fall in love with each one of these different clients, these beautiful souls in these soul journeys. You will also learn to fall in love with yourself, because you, with every wisdom, every knowledge gained through every single session that you will learn how to also self-heal within your etheric, your energy body, your physical body, your infinite soul. You will learn all these different things that we thought that were not possible, that you will learn that they are possible. Looking forward to meeting you perhaps in the future through whichever form, whether that is on my YouTube channel, whether it is through any class or certification, through a workshop, through a seminar. Thank you for following your heart to mine. I love you, honor you, and respect you. Thank you.